Hey, it's Giguk, and you're watching Pixel Party Pals. Woo! I got it right on my first take.
It is! Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Giguk, and today we have got Winter Anime 2024 in a nutshell. Love these videos, and I think I've watched quite a bit of this, so it'll be interesting to see which ones Giguk talks about. Let's just get straight into it.
With the banger year we've just had, 2024 has a lot to live up to. You're following a year that gave us moments that are going to be remembered for a long time to come, with iconic quotes that will live on in the hearts of anime fans. Inspiring lines such as,
I have no enemies.
and of course,
Kill yourself.
truly moving phrases that the anime community have taken and made their own. But what else has this new year got in store for us? Well, for once, we're not buried under a cascade of high-profile sequels. There's Classroom of the Elite. Tsukimichi is apparently one of the best isekai I haven't finished yet that I need to. One of the best romances of last year is back with The Dangers in My Heart. Looking like it's only going to get even better from there. Mashle Season 2. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Are we going to see more of the most iconic role in anime? Owl number one.
Yeah, we actually did the voice
Maybe.
of the owl
I think
as
this is your best work yet.
But enough about sequels. What else do we have? We got more romance, more slice of life, more girls, more isekai. A lot of isekai. Again. And of course, we got the action, baby. Woo! Look at this. Oh yeah, shit's about to go down.
Yo.
He's about to fuck shit up.
Oh. Yeah, I've not watched this one, but oh, okay. Oh, I've paused this too.
Honey, is there a way to unvirginify ourselves? Well, it's official, guys. While us decrepit sex havers were busy enacting coitus, these damn virgins were secretly getting wizard powers.
No.
I'm sorry to say, weebs, but I've let you down. But the fight is not over. You can finish what I couldn't accomplish. Okay, so our guy here has the ability to read minds by touching people because he's a virgin.
Yes.
But the catch-22 is, the man is such a giga virgin that he can't ever touch anyone except for Oh, it's that kind of
it's
show.
one of
Well,
those.
nothing says true bromance like helping your mates lose their virginity, and honestly, how can you complain? My man is really putting the top in top husband material. He's even using the forbidden Eren Yeager technique to rizz up his fellow bro.
scarf.
It's been a while since we've seen a show go full BL bro love, but suffice to say, this is the most homoerotic thing we're gonna see all season.
Yeah. What the hell? What is this? Hetero juiced.
I think I like men now. After The Witch from Mercury tried to revolutionize the genre, it's good to see mecha going back to its roots. Just gay guys, innit? But on a serious note, don't make the same mistake as me and almost skip this.
This looks really
I thought
good.
this was
This
just going
does
to be
look
another
good, this.
standard real robot show. People are dying on the battlefield, fighting for their lives. You are witnessing the true horrors of war. Then out of nowhere, this guy drops in and just listen to his theme song.
And doesn't it actually play as well? Here we are, yeah, what the hell's that song that's playing?
For those of you unfamiliar with
amazing.
mecha, this is like the equivalent of people fighting for survival in the brutal world of Attack on Titan. Then suddenly, All Might drops in. This is what happens when everyone working on the show knows exactly what they are doing. This is a mecha show by mecha fans for mecha fans, with the gun-ho Top Gun bravado that comes with it. Just a bunch of manly men doing manly stuff, saying completely manly things to their fellow manly bros.
Yeah, you better win your fight, because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass.
Solo leveling. Okay, this
I'm enjoying this. I am
This is
enjoying
meant to be the
Solo
big
Leveling.
one this season, and if you've seen my previous video on the manhwa, you'd know that I'm a big fan, and these opening episodes seem decent. They held nothing back when it came to the sheer violence compared to the original webcomic. Hiroyuki Sawano is, as always, bringing the hype with his OST. Animation seems
It's good.
good. And this opening is what I hear in my head when I'm getting a kill streak in Counter-Strike.
I'm making up the kills. I got to
But I am a little cautious because A1 Pictures is doing a pretty good job with the animation, but let's be real here. Solo Leveling is not coming in here as the pinnacle of storytelling. One big thing that made this title stand out was that the art was absolutely godlike. Not just good, godlike. They gave us some of the best heart-pounding action scenes you can find in webcomics. So the real question is this anime going to be able to match that? Because when I look at this art, I'm thinking the action has to be like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Yeah, Ufotable would have been a good studio to like get their hands on this.
Level, you know what I mean? Because take that away and we have a story that's not too dissimilar to the truckload of power fantasy isekai we see every season. The main character ends up more perfect than Kirito. Side characters become as useful as Yamcha. This is an unapologetic power fantasy show that lives on the rule of cool, and if we don't have similar godlike animation, what more can the show give us that we haven't already seen? Arise. Alright, actually I'm sold. We got a few villainous anime this season, and this was the one that definitely interested me the most. And yes, it is purely because I am a sucker for time loop anime. Coming from the mangaka that seems to have a curse for mediocre anime adaptations like Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, it looks like one of his works is finally getting a decent adaptation. I'm not too familiar with this one, but it does give me hope that we're going to get the Spirit Circle adaptation we
Everyone
deserve.
is wanting this one to do well. Delusional? One thing yeah, okay.
Account successfully created. You are now signed into Discord.
Oh, Buchigiri?
Did this motherfucker just hit him with a virginity punch? Mapper have come to us with another anime original with another self-proclaimed virgin protagonist in an old-school delinquent showdown anime. I'm not sure what's up with all the freaking virgins having superpowers this season, and why is it always the guys? What about all the female virgins? Come on, anime, we need some representation for the freaking Hyman squad. You watch subbed anime, don't you? Yeah, I'm into sub. Anime? You mean subbed anime, right? Yeah, sure.
Oh, the Chain
Alright, now
Soldier.
we're talking. Time for some real anime.
I wasn't really sold on this one.
Chain Soldier is the show to watch if you want to be a respectable human being. Did I say respectable? I meant the exact opposite of that.
Degenerate.
Ah, yes. My favorite job. Slavery. That's how it works, right? Yes, it's an anime about a guy who gets superpowers by being a slave to a bunch of hot anime girls. Man, what the fuck is going on with this season? Now, before anyone gets angry, this is basically just Power World with a degeneracy mod. Sometimes you have to respect a title that knows exactly what it wants to do and hones in on doing that one thing really well, even if that thing is awakening a new fetish every episode. This is the rare type of series that has plot, but also has plot. You already know if this is the type of show for you, but I will say, the fight scenes went unexpectedly hard in the manga, and this action animation is not exactly the cream of the crop, but you can only expect so much when the team is working with one hand. If they chose to put their focus on another certain type of scene, I'll still be a happy man, because let's be honest guys, who doesn't want to be stepped on by a group of hot anime girls? Am I right guys? Trigger are back again to save anime from the Jujutsu Kaisen fanbase. This time with Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon, which no one actually calls it, even though its name is on the original Japanese manga. Going into this, I thought this was just going to be a simple cooking show where some adventurers explore some dungeons, eat a bunch of weird monsters, have a good time. I was on board for this, but then I think the episode that really sold me was the one where they find the living armor. Now in most shows, living armor is just normal armor that's imbued with magic, which is what you and everyone else assumes, but Dungeon Meshi takes this common idea and goes, nah, that's baby shit. So as our hero fights one, he notices something that looks like an egg and thinks to himself, why is there an egg? Why can the armor see me even though it has no eyes? Maybe this is a living thing after all, but it's completely hollow, doesn't die if I behead it, and it moves too rigid to be a slime and too silent to be a swarm. But by some good detective work, he manages to uncover a biological explanation behind the living armor that not only makes sense, but also makes it edible. That made me go, damn, okay, I've never really thought about it like that. This is just one of the monsters we find in the series. Every single creature has careful thought put into their biology, their ecosystem. Even the most common fantasy monsters we're familiar with are given their own unique take. The insane amount of creativity in the world building makes this feel more like a nature documentary with a cooking twist. And add to this a core cast with banter reminiscent of something you'd find in Konosuba, and you got yourself a pretty damn good show. With this now airing at the same time as Free Run, all I can say is fantasy anime fans are eating good right now. Alright, what show we got next? Oh, she's gonna die.
Yes. Whoa. Oh god.
You know, I think she still could be savable. Yeah, she still could be savable.
Whoa, that's cruel. Ah, yes.
Yeah, the city's still savable. See, what did I tell you? He saved the city,
Yay.
guys. It's saved. Sometimes all the show has is the rule of cool, and sometimes it's enough. Ishira might just be that show. It's some ruined fantasy land where a bunch of Dark Soul bosses gather from all over the world to take part in a no-holds-bar battle royale bloodbath. Isekai protagonists, undead warriors. Every episode introduces a new stupidly overpowered character for the true battle royale experience that will have you placing bets like this is a UFC match. This might not be the prettiest looking show of the season, but this is it if
Looks
you want some
alright.
turn
Looks
your brain
pretty
off
cool.
edgy fun. So, you watch subbed anime?
Oh, this.
Nah, I'm into Dom. You mean dubbed?
Dubbed, right.
And no. I went into the show completely blind, thinking it was
This
some cute
seems very
parody of the magical
strange.
girl genre. Then 5 minutes in, I realized, wait a goddamn minute.
これってエッチな本だ。
I thought Chain Soldier was going to be the only thing bringing the culture this season, but now we have BDSM Bocchi if she was a villainess. And the thing is, the scenes here go even harder, but the problem is, it's comedic enough that I don't know if I should laugh or be turned on sometimes. If you want more culture in your life, give this one a watch. This might not be your proudest fap, but it'll certainly be your funniest.
ブランケットありがとう助かったよごめん臭かったら洗濯
Here's an anime called Hokkaido Gals, are super adorable, about
Yeah,
some
that's-
super adorable gals living in Hokkaido.
Wow.
What the hell do you need me for? Now, if you don't know anything about Hokkaido, well, it's northern Japan,
don't
it's
know
really
anything
cold,
about
it has some of the
Hokkaido.
best food you can find in the country, and it's got really thick milk. And then you have the Garus. Now, for anyone wondering how these girls aren't freezing their butts off in this weather, you need to understand that in Japan, short skirts protection to the cold follows the same logic as RPG armor.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing.
I'll be real with you, this is clearly just paid propaganda by the Hokkaido Tourism Board, and god damn it, it's fucking working. Yo, is he going for the Eren Jaeger strat too? The wrong way to use healing magic. Would have been a more accurate name for this show, actually. I feel like having healer or healing in your title has become a PTSD-inducing trigger word for us at this point, but I actually had a lot of fun with this one, for one not so obvious reason. I'm into Dom. For most people, this probably looks like another run-of-the-mill isekai junk food, because it is. But for someone with a trained eye like me, I can tell the difference between a white guy and a... White guy? Between a White Castle and a Five Guys. And to any isekai trashmen out there who know what I mean, this feels like the latter. Not enough healing for you? Well, we have the unwanted undead
This is-
adventurer featuring a
this is
dead
good.
skeleton protagonist
This is
slowly
good.
leveling
This took me by surprise. This one really did take me by surprise.
his body back up. Oh, that's a totally different thing. Excuse me? Necromancy is just healing for those who believe in the 5-second rule? Oh, hey, look, a middle-aged protagonist.
This is it, Sasaki and peeps. This is the one.
And he's adopted a cute little burb. Ah, so it's a simple slice of life about an older gentleman
That's what you would think.
taking care of a burb. I can vibe with that.
我が名はピエール・カルロ異界の都にして星の賢者
Alright, so the bird can talk. Well,
Yes.
that's okay. Every slice of life needs its quirk nowadays. Surprise! Isekai, bitch! Okay, well, I wasn't expecting an isekai, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, he's starting his own trading company and learning the economics. I get it now, so it's gonna be a Spice and Wolf-esque anime with an isekai twist. Surprise! Magic, bitch! So we can use magic in the real world. That makes sense. It's an isekai after all. Surprise!
Psychics.
Bitch! Okay, so I guess there are psychics in the real world, and he's getting tailed by a shadow organization of psychics now, while trading goods in an isekai with a talking bird who's secretly a 3,000-year-old demon. This show is amazing.
It's amazing.
We got ourselves a cute little romance, this
Hey!
time with the most precious
Son of
cinnamon roll who
affection.
has trouble communicating because she's deaf, making her the actual, lore-accurate Komi-san. This is honestly goddamn adorable. I haven't seen a story like this since The Silent Voice, but this seems far more on the wholesome side, and it better stay that way, because if anything happens to this girl, I will be shooting on sight.
すごい
Studio Bones are going through their 25th anniversary and they pulled out all the stops to celebrate.
Metallic
We got a new
Rouge.
anime original
Yes.
sci-fi tokusatsu style show
Sick
that
this.
takes place in a world that's a little bit of Blade Runner, a little bit of Carolyn
Yeah. Yes.
Tuesday with also gay girls in it? I feel
Yeah.
like more and more I'm relying on anime original shows to get my sci-fi fix, and this clearly has one of the most intricate and well thought out worlds of the season. And normally I love the show don't tell approach where I get to discover the world and story as it naturally develops,
am a
but this
bigger
beginning
fan of
feels
that
like
as
just a
well.
bit too much information has been omitted. What are the characters trying to do here? Why are we fighting? Who the hell are these people in the first place? I'm gonna let it cook because I smell a potential delicious meal coming along, but I hope I at least
I
get a
do
look at the
as
menu
well.
soon.
俺は姫のこと
Another love confession victim of the goddamn anime fireworks. Well, you couldn't have picked a more cliche way to start off a romance plotline in your anime, but surely they can't drag this on for too long, right? Look, he clearly likes her, she clearly likes him. This motherfucker traveled to another world for her, and now they're bloody married. They're married, for God's sakes. I've seen anime romance bullshit before, but how long can this possibly take?
ほんと佐藤は私のこと好きだね。
Wait a minute, they actually gave him a second chance? This has never happened before in the history of anime. This is it. She's given him the perfect layup. Bro's got an open goal from 2 yards. There's no way he can fuck this up.
もちろん姫は大切な
Boo.
友達だ
It's okay. I'm calm. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Author Curtis Eckstein, Basil, Dysfunctional Degenerate,
This is a good season.
Saddlewalkie,
This is a good
Husbando
season.
Hub, Jonah Thick, Mike 808,
I am,
Misaka
I'm enjoying it
12315,
anyway, but I'm also
Payne
enjoying you,
Patchett,
Hakusho.
Pony Stark, Shouting Zombie, Watergeist VT, and everyone else on my Patreon for helping to support me for this month and making this video possible. Guys, I hope you're having a happy new year, even though we're already fucking month into the new
Yes.
year. It's always a grind for me that
gone
first month
quick.
when I have to get the best of anime and the winter 2024 anime video out
good
back
job.
to back. But hopefully I can go back to my normal schedule now. Anyway though, I'm going to keep it short today. There's not much more for me to say. I've been Giguk and I'll see you all next time.
Sweet. Love those videos. Yeah, because Best of Anime 2023 only came out last week. Ish. Yeah. But yeah, there's that Tale of Wedding Rings. Obviously, he puts like the stupid stuff on there as well because it's just funny, isn't it? But Metallic Rouge, I think it's going to be quite promising. Sasaki and Peeps is definitely the one to watch this season, I do believe. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, and to check out Patreon-only reactions, links in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is the highest support channel. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe. If you haven't already, leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys all next time.